fans, and welcome in here to the gym at Breathitt High School. We are in for a great match tonight, we think. It's going to see a rematch that we saw just a week ago. That was an absolute battle here at Breathitt High School between the homestanding Breathitt High School Bobcats and the Hazard Bulldogs. These ladies rolled in here a week ago today and gave Breathitt all they want. Breathitt ultimately won that one 3-1 in a tough game that really, honestly, could have gone either way. It was back and forth, couple swings on each side, and we hope we're going to see another great match like that tonight. This is the second round of the All-A tournament. Both of these teams defeated teams last night to get to this point. Hazard defeated Jim Buchanan 3-0 to win and advance to this second round. And Breathitt traveled up on the hill to Jackson City School and won by a score of 3-0 to make it to this second round. So I'm Steve Bowling. I'll be here with Kyle Brewer, our #1 color man and #1 cameraman, producer, you name it all. Kyle Brewer is here. We're going to take a couple breaks, let them get the national anthem in, let the Hazard Bulldogs get warmed up, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so and get this match going. Hopefully we see a good one tonight, Kyle.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Want to watch the game.
Dad turned on the ceiling fan, used the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Bank Springs.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private parties.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management.
Appalachia's #1 motorsports dealer since 2007, YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality off-road vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 5 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, Painesville, Ashland, or Pound, or you can always visit us online at ypkmotorsports.com.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Welcome back to the PE Gym here at Breathitt High School. We are about to kick off tonight's volleyball action between the Hazard Bulldogs and the Breathitt Bobcat. Tremendous game here, Kyle, about a week ago between these two. Breathitt wins that one 3-1, but I can tell you it was much, much closer than that. Well, we certainly hope we get the same result tonight with a great game between these two as the girls are lining up on the court and Rachel Turner, the R2, on the floor checking their alignment to get us ready to kick this one off. A little bit of an early start tonight with this being all A. It is only varsity. There is no JV. There is no freshman game, so it's going to be varsity only. So we're kicking this one off at 6 o'clock. Get out of here early tonight. Well, if we go to 5, it would not surprise me in the least. We have two first-year coaches, Max Mitchell, who is the coach of the Hazard Bulldogs, and, of course, Debbie Spencer, the first-year coach of Breathitt. Breathitt has won the toss, and it's going to be Alexis Pelfrey back to serve for Breathitt. She puts the ball in play, and it's going to be played over, free ball to Breathitt. Wonder who will go. Outside to Halsey, off the hands of Warren and White, out of bounds. She just, you know, when you got a block like that, you either go around it or go through it, and she just put the ball into their hands, and out of bounds it went. Played back to Combs. Setter is out. It's going to be played over by Halsey. And that's going to be out. And the ball was out. Apparently there was some question. The referee on the stand shaking his head that it was out. 2-0, Breathitt up. And into the net. Last time we talked about a week ago, both of these teams had a pretty rough night serving, Kyle. See if they can clean that up tonight. Combs puts that ball into play. Set outside to Halsey, who just rolls it over. Going to go outside to Allen, who pops it off the hands of back and points to Hazard. We said it a week ago, tie game already. Combs back to serve. Savannah is a senior. And Halsey with a hard hit, but taken by Sale, little barrow. That ball's thrown over and tossed. Going to be outside to Allen. She plays it over. Seems like we're already out of system here. Going to be into the net. And she calls 2-2 in the net. That is Brianna Warren. Point to Breathitt. Going to get Destiny Hensley in for Raylan back on Breathitt's side. Audrey Hamilton, one of the Triple H's for Breathitt. There's 3 seniors serving for Breathitt. And that's going to be pushed down off the net. Point to Hazard. You're seeing a lot of range right now. Mallory Mitchell, who is one of those 12 seniors on Hazard's team, is really covering the ball well. She's getting to that ball. Lots of good sets coming out of there. And that's what Hazard's going to have tonight if they're going to beat this Bobcat team. And in the net, a service error by Haley Sim. That's something we're going to have to keep an eye on for both sides. Halsey back to serve for Breathitt. Nice little hook serve. Mitchell puts that up, and a back row hit from Combs, Savannah Combs. Played out. And missed by Bird. Yeah, we can sit up here and talk about that, but it is difficult. You know, it looks easy from up here, but go down there and try to hit a ball. It's rough to hit that ball sometimes. Addison Gent for Hazard back to serve. Played up by Neese, outside, and Bird. Yep, got under that one. You can see that spiral off her hands there as we get another lead change. Put in by Gent, and off the net. Point to Hazard. Timeout for Breathitt. Coach Spencer not seeing what she wants out there. We're going to take a quick break with it. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293.
And we're back. Addison Gent with the serve. Back to Halsey. Hamilton with the jump serve, and Bird a little more under control. That timeout calmed her down a little bit. She goes cross court and a point. And back is Neese, Brinsley Neese, the serve for Breathitt. And she goes long. Another service error for Breathitt. She got under that a little bit and it floated out and up. Rachel Allen, a junior for Hazard to serve. Outside to Bird. Off the hands of Allen. And out of bounds. Bird kind of floated that one just a hair again. She'll get that one dialed in. 6-7. Breathitt trailed by 1 here early in this first set. That will take Destiny Hensley. Destiny Stevens graduated my daughter. Destiny Hensley. Nice little hook serve. And Combs can't quite handle that one. Not enough muscle to push that one over as she's backpedaling to recover that pass. 7-7. Hensley will serve. Off the hands of Combs. Mitchell goes over and it's pushed out. And Bird with the throw. Taken by Gent. Overpass. And unable to play that one over is Stallings. She got a hand on it, but just barely hooked at the top of the net. Breathitt with the lead, 8-7. Hensley, good serve. Top spin on that one. Going outside to Combs. Blocked at the net, put back over. And pushed to the corner, but recovered. Great job there by Sale. Outside to Bird. And off the block and down. Point to Breathitt. Looks like Bird's gotten over the jitters and has calmed down a little bit here. You know, you don't hear enough about the pass, and coaches will tell you no play starts unless you've got a good pass. And we're getting right now both sides doing some pretty good passing. Little spin hook. Going to be unable to get it over, as that is Chelsea Stacy going after that ball, but she got a hand on it, but not enough to get it over that net. Yep. Still early in this match. Hensley still on the service run here. And that's going to be played and recovered and played up. Free ball to Breathitt. In the middle to Stacy. She puts that ball down, but played. Going to be another free ball from Hazard. Both sides tonight have got to keep those free balls under control, because if you give them the chance, they're going to swing. That one just didn't work for Bird. 10-8. Breathitt in the lead. That will send Chelsea Stacy, the senior, for Hazard, back to serve. Wearing number 26 tonight. Taken by Pelford. Tried a little slide there. Yeah. Tried a slide. It didn't quite work, and that's going to be off the hands of Stallings and down. She gave a little bit of daylight between that net and her block, and that allowed that ball to drop on her side. 11-8, Breathitt up by 3. That will send Bird back to the service line for Breathitt. We're getting a few substitutions for Hazard. Mallory Mitchell in to serve, and it looks like Brianna Warren is coming in for that front row. We talked about that big front row the other night, and this is it. This is where Hazard wants to do some damage. Nice block at the net. Stacy and Hamilton were both there. Looks like they both might have gotten a part of that one. But this is the rotation Hazard wants in that front row. You've got 2 big blockers and your power hitter in that front row right now. With Savannah Combs, she has 90 kills on the year coming into this game, not counting last night's game with Buchanan. And another hard hit from Halsey. If you can't go around it, go through it. And that block is out of bounds. That ball spins out. That's, Hazard got to press that block forward. That ball was in on the line. Yep, that was just about the least amount of line you could tag. And Hazard says timeout. 14-9. Breathitt runs out to a little bit of a lead. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
And welcome back here to Breathitt High School. Lexi Pelfrey serving for the Bobcats. Hazard just took one of their timeouts. And Warren can't get a handle on that ball. She's backing up. Pass was a little bit long, or the set was a little bit long from Mitchell. Your server is so important, but also your setter to set the tone, and that's going to be blocked out. Another hard hit off the hands. Hazard had got to block forward. Right now they're blocking straight up. That allows that ball to turn left, right, or straight back on that one. They've got to push forward and push down. Yep, that's at least 3, I know. Good hard hit from Combs. Off the block and down. That's hard to adjust. You had your defense shifting to one side, and that ball rolls off of a touch and makes it tough. Back to serve is Combs. Nice hard serve. And that just pushed over. A little confusion there as to who was coming for that ball. And a down. Hard hit by Halsey down into that hole. A lot of times when that setter slides up, it leaves that number 1 position open. 17-10, Breathitt up here early in this first set. Hamilton with the serve to Allen. Going to go back to Allen. And blocked by Breathitt, out of bounds, off the hands of Warren. That's about 4 or 5 points off of blocks. Hamilton to serve. Nice little floater. Mitchell goes back row to Combs. And that ball is placed perfectly. She took just enough off that ball fell right in front of Pelfrey. Perfect place, perfect timing. Haley Sale, the libero for Hazard, back to serve, one of their 12 seniors, as we mentioned. She puts the ball into play, and nice, but not enough. It's going to be a lift off the hands of Nice. I don't think she was quite expecting that, but Sale gets her dribbles in and makes contact. And that's going to be played off the hands of Bird and down for a point. (18-13) Hazard. Sale back to serve. Nice hard serve, and that's going to be an ace. That's going to be an ace. Hazard not out of this one yet. Nice hard serve played off the arms of Bird. Halsey goes cross court, and it's going to be in. That one was close. Just enough of a shift to open that hole up. Halsey with a hard serve outside to Allen, who plays it up. And that's going to be tapped over by Chelsea Stacy. Yeah, they were back expecting, I think, that setup, that hard play, and it ended up just being enough to roll it over. Gent with the serve. Going to be set back to Destiny, who goes cross court. Gent will take that. Going to be a net violation on Breathitt, number 11. That's going to be Bird. 19-16. Addison Gent put the ball in play to Nice. Going to be outside to Bird, and it's played off. It's going to be point for Breathitt. (20-16), Breathitt by 4 in this first set. Brinsley Nice to serve for Breathitt. Brinsley's a sophomore. Going to be played back in by Sale and played over by Allen, but out. She turned her body just a little much. 21-16. Brinsley Nice. She goes back to the libero. Allen plays it over. Going to be a free ball. Played up by Bird. Back to Hensley, who pushes that ball to the middle, taken by the libero. Outside to Allen. And not sure what Hensley was doing there, but it fell a little short of the net. Point goes to Hazard. That'll send Allen back for Hazard. Nice hard serve. That's going to be played off the referee's cord there, right in front of him, it looked like. Going to be an ace for Hazard. (21-18). Rachel Allen puts the ball in play. Played up by Halsey. Outside to Bird, who swings off the block. Outside to Savannah Combs. Put up. Bird goes long into the corner, and it's down. Nice little top spin on that ball that dives straight in. 22-18, Breathitt. We get a substitution as number 17, Haley Bishop, comes in for Hazard. Play a little defense in that back row. Raylan back. The serve for Breathitt. Nice little serve. Outside to Combs, played that one over. And a push by Hamilton. Timeout, Hazard. Coach wants to talk about this. Max Mitchell's not happy. 23-18 as we take a quick break. to serve for Breathitt. Off the hands of Combs, and ace for Breathitt. That'll bring us to set points in this first set. Breathitt 24, Hazard 18. Raylan back to serve. Hard serve. That's going to be put back over by Hamilton. Over to Combs. Set up for Bird. Bird off the hands of the block. Off Stallings' hand. That gives Breathitt the first set, 25-18. As both of these teams will reset, get a drink, and we'll be back in just a moment for this second set here tonight in the second round of the All-A tournament.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Wolf County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolf County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolf County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolf County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolf County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolf County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolf County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolf County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolf County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
We are back to kick off the second set here as Hazard Combs will put the ball in play. Off the hands of the block. Another point to Breathitt. That will send Alexis Pelfrey for Breathitt back to serve. Outside to Allen. Allen swings, and that ball is down. She took just enough off of that off speed, and it dived straight into the ground. 1-1. We are tied at 1. Sail back to serve for Hazard, and that's going to be long. Point to Breathitt. Hamilton back to serve for Breathitt. One of the 3 seniors, as we mentioned. She puts that ball, little floater. Mitchell goes over, and Allen tried to throw that across, but she didn't quite get there. 3-1 Breathitt. We're going to get a substitution. Destiny Hensley in for Raylan back as Hamilton sets the serve again. Right back to Allen, trying to take that hitter out of the play. That's going to be a hard hit off the hands of Hamilton and out of bounds. Hazard subs are coming in. You'll get Addison Gent for Rihanna Warren, and you'll get 54 Caden Stallings in for Mallory Mitchell. Addison Gent to serve. She goes deep into that back corner. Outside, and that's going to be hit into the net. Almost a block, but I think it rolled across the tape. Addison Gent to serve again. Nice little hook, and I know where she's going, but it's just a little short. 4-3. That'll put Halsey back at the line. And she goes long. Okay. Rachel Allen. And a nice little off speed around the block. Instead of going through that one, Bird goes around that block. That block was set up about 3 feet in, just a little bit too far to shut off that line. That'll send Brinsley Neese back for Breathitt to serve. And she goes short into the net. 5-5. Tie game again. That will send the new server back. Megan Mitchell, a freshman, goes back to serve for Hazard. First time we've seen her in either of these first 2 games between these 2 schools. And a ball down by Bird. Breaks that tie there, Kyle. And we're going to get 26 checking in. That's Chelsea Stacy checking in for Megan Mitchell. That's going to be set up outside for Combs. Off the block. Set up at the net and down. And they're going to call into the net prior to the hitter crossing. So that ball is going to go to Breathitt. Looked like 45, I think. It might have been 54. I didn't catch the number sequence. Destiny Hensley into the net. Keep that pin handy there, the way they're starting off this set for both sides. That'll send Addison Gent, the setter, back for Hazard to serve. Hensley comes out for Breathitt. Gent with the floater back to Pelfrey, who sets that ball outside to Bird, and it's off the block and down. That time they sealed the block on her, and that ball rolls straight down. That's Warren and White. The big tall, this is that tall rotation that we mentioned before. Hazard usually gets a pretty good run out of this rotation. Outside to Combs. Back row to Halsey, who tried the little push roll, and it didn't quite make it. 7-8. Yeah, timing was a little off. That should have been just a tap, but Gent will return the favor and go into the net. How are we doing on service errors there? So 6 of these points have been service errors. Nice hard serve. That's going to be close to the net, played up. Taken by Bird. Set outside to Halsey, and they play that up. Nice recovery. And Stacy out of the middle, goes outside. Combs off the block, played up. A lot of block activity here tonight. Lots of net game here. Played up. And it's still live ball. They call that a block at the net, so it's still a live ball. Played up, outside, and out of bounds. Hazard point. Coach Mitchell a little animated there. He likes that. Savannah Combs with a nice serve, played outside. Halsey just rolls it in. Again, both of these teams have to put that ball down in order to score against each other. Halsey blocked at the net. She plays it back out. A push. Hamilton up the head. That ball's still alive, and not enough. It's going to be 4 hits. It's going to be 4 hits. Wow. Nice sequence. Nice sequence. Pelfrey to serve again for Breathitt. And she goes in the net. Right now it seems like Hazard's bench is a little more animated than ours. And an overpass. Oh, I bet Allen would love to have that one back. Sub Destiny Hensley in for Raylan back for Breathitt. And we have our 6th tie of this second set. Hamilton to serve for Breathitt. Played into Combs. Tight pass to the net, and she throws across. Going to be pushed back by Hamilton. Played back to Allen. Allen swings and blocks, but recovered, and Hazard just can't quite get it. Breathitt takes the lead again. 11-10. Hamilton goes down the line to the corner, taken by Allen. Pass over to Allen. And some confusion there. You had Warren and Allen both trying to play the same ball. And Breathitt gets the point. Hamilton, see where she goes this time. She's been moving that serve around a little bit. See where she goes this time. She goes right back to that 1-6 seam. And Warren with the overhand swing outside to Halsey. Played up. It's going to be a pass. And Stacy or Hazard will go long. Chelsea Stacy, the senior, puts that one out the back. Breathitt with a little bit of space. 13-10. Hamilton floats one short, taken by Allen. Mitchell sets her. Allen swings off the block. Out of system all the way around. This may be an in system. Hensley pushes that to the back corner. And I think Sale was unable to get there. Timeout, Hazard, 14-10. Breathitt with a little bit of a push here. We're going to take a quick one, be right back.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Welcome back. We're fresh out of a Hazard timeout here in this second set. Hamilton Serves to Allen. Mitchell to Allen and blocked at the net. Going to be a back push into the corner by Warren. Makes you wonder if Coach Mitchell didn't say, hey, that defense is pulling way up. Their back is completely open. But Warren delivered a perfect push into that corner. Doesn't have to be hard, just have to be where they are not. Madison Gent to serve for Hazard. Outside to Allen, who swings. Blocked at the net. They're going to call that 4, yes. Okay. Hit the tape, did not hit the blocker's hands. That is 4 hits. That will send Halsey back to serve for Breathitt. And she rolls one across. The tape gets the assist on that one. It took just enough momentum off the ball that rolled and dropped in. Breathitt jumps out to a 5-point lead. And in this match, that's a big lead. And Halsey going back to the same spot, but she drops it in the net. No, there's no tape that far down in the net. So next we have Rachel Allen to serve for Hazard. Halsey with the pass outside, and Bird swings. She's making that little approach again. She's going to have to turn that upper body. Don't close off half of that court. Allen to swing. And that's going to be recovered by Hamilton. Pushed out by Gent. Set up. And Bird with the swing across. Combs goes for that back corner. They've seen something back there. And point to Hazard. 16-14. That ball is in. It's going to be out of bounds. Unplayable. Hard serve from Allen. Breathitt just couldn't do anything with it. You do not want to make your setter have to move that much on those passes. And Combs, Savannah Combs goes long out the back. That will end Hazard's run. Haley Bishop checks in for Allen, who gets a much-needed rest. Brinsley Neese back for Breathitt to serve. She floats that one into the middle. And that's going to be out of bounds. Point to Breathitt. 18-15, up 3. Brinsley to serve again. She floats that one right back to the libero. In the middle, Stalling puts it over. Set outside, set back to Destiny. Off the block of Combs and out of bounds. 19-15, Breathitt with the lead. Timeout, Hazard. He'll use his last timeout. We'll take one here too, as we hear from one of our sponsors that bring this broadcast to you.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals.
Welcome back. We're out of Hazard's last time out as they're trying to slow this Breathitt momentum, and it works. We always call those coach points. When they would come out and serve it into the net or serve it out of bounds, that is a coach point. So congratulations. Exactly. Coach Mitchell just scored a point here in this second set. And that's going to be a long pass. That's blocked at the net. Out of bounds, off the hand of Bird. So out of system all the way around tonight. This has been a rough night. If you're a setter, you're having to cover a lot of grounds. Outside to Combs. Savannah Combs with the kill off the hands of Pelfrey. 19-17. Oh, 19-18. Stacy puts the ball in. Long pass again, and that's going to be 54. Stallings touched the top of the net on that. Even if she had touched it, it would have been a capping call, but that is a rough one right there. That gives Breathitt that magic 20. That will send Raylan back to the service line. And off the hands, and they can't handle it. Tried to give the pass to James David Fugit, but he's unable to handle that one. Point to Breathitt. Raylan serves that up. Sale will pass it over to Combs, who makes something out of it. And Bird plays that hard. Mitchell, and played over by Stallings. Outside to Bird, who swings, but taken by Sale. Over to Mitchell, back in system. And Halsey. Oh! Stallings. We always say that ball looks like a beach ball coming at you when it's just you and the net and the ball, and that's the hardest play to make. Back with the serve. She goes to the center, Sale. And some confusion between the setter and Stallings there. Will give Breathitt 23. In by back. Going to be an overpass. And back row. Played up to Mallory. No, Savannah Combs. Nice change of pace off the hands of Gent. That's going to be a rough one to recover. And we are at set point for Breathitt, 24-18. Sounds a little bit like that last set. Raylan back to serve. Played up. Going to be a free ball for Hazard. See what Breathitt can do with it. Set outside to Bird. And Mitchell makes the recovery and plays it back over. Up for Charlie Stacy, who puts it into play. Outside to Savannah, and she goes long. Point to Breathitt, 25-18, as Breathitt takes the second set. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of same mistakes, same errors, same service errors. Breathitt takes that one. For the night. Wow. Yeah, that's might as well just go ahead and put 5 points on the board, you know. All right, we'll be into this third set here in just a moment, so we're going to take a quick break, let the two teams reset on the floor, let Kyle stretch a little bit, get warmed up for that third set. We'll be right back after this message.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome back to the PE gym here at Breathitt High School. Breathitt leads tonight's match 2 sets to 0 as we head into this third set. This is a must-win for Hazard. If they want to keep their hopes alive in the All-A, they have to have this set to keep this match going on. Pelfrey back to serve for Breathitt, as the R2 returns the score sheet to the table, and we're about ready to kick this one off. Pelfrey makes her approach, and off the hands of Sale. It's going to be a free ball for Breathitt to start this one off. Outside to Halsey, and she blocked and played over, and they're going to call a carry. They're going to call a carry on that one. I'm not sure if it was or not. I didn't see it. But my opinion doesn't matter. It's what the referee sees. It's going to be off the tip. And point to Breathitt, 1-1. Right off the little pinky finger on that right hand and out of bounds. We're tied at 1. Hamilton with the serve. She floats that one out the side. Point to Hazard. That will send Haley Sale back for Hazard. Taken by Pelfrey. Going to be a free ball. Pushed over by Nice. Mitchell goes outside to Allen, who swings. Tried to take a little off that into that middle, which Breathitt has wide open. But she goes into the net. Believe it or not, we're tied at 2. Halsey to serve. Mitchell with just a tap over, but Hensley plays it off her forearm and out of bounds. That will send Addison Gent for Hazard back to serve. She goes almost to the baseline with that one. And down with the off speed from Bird. That will send Nice back to the line. Coach gives her the signal. See where she goes. Right into libero. And that's going to be played up, and Bird will swing and play. Mitchell up to Allen. who turns on that one. Hamilton to Bird, who throws it down the line. Played off the hand of Mitchell. And Allen again. Uh-oh. Little miscommunication there as to who the secondary setter was. Gonna go outside. No, back row to Halsey. Played up by Combs. Over to Allen. And off the block. The block was a little bit early there. And the ball rolls off. So far, we've been tied at 1-1, 2-2, 3-3. And Hazard leads 4-3 here in this third set. Must win for them. Rachel Allen puts the ball in play off the hands of Halsey. Set back to Hensley, who tried to throw that one into the middle. Savannah Combs blocked at the net. Hamilton outside to Bird, who swings. Going to be played over. Pushed by Halsey out of the back row. Set up, and it's going to be played over by Carter Robertson. Off the hands of the block, just enough to slow it down. Outside to Combs. Played over by Hamilton. Good sequence here. Robertson puts that ball across. It's going to be played up for Hensley, who rolls it in. Mitchell almost went under. Good volley here. Good rotation through this. Off the hands of Sale. It's going to be a free ball for Breathitt. Let's see what they can do with it. Back row to Halsey, who hooks the other side and still up. Robertson puts it over. Outside to Bird. And she goes in the net to end that long run. (5-3) Hazard. Rachel Allen with the serve. Nice serve. It's going to be an overpass. And Combs a little bit late to the net. Those are the hardest ones. Those are the ones. Those are the hardest ones. Those are the ones you just wish you had one more chance at that same ball. As Destiny Hensley serves for Breathitt. And that's going to be down for a point. Bounced off two players, so not an ace. But it's a point regardless. And we have our fourth tie at 5-5. Hensley with the serve. She goes long out the back. Close, but not quite there. She'll be replaced by Raylan Back for defense in the back row. That will send Carter Robertson, the freshman for Hazard, to serve. She drops one in. Hamilton. Savannah Combs is out the back for Hazard. Coach Mitchell giving his team some encouragement there. 6-6. Played off the hands of Combs. Set by Mitchell to Combs, and she goes long. Emily Bird back for Breathitt to serve. Off the hands of Combs, but saved and played back in. Outside to Halsey. Halsey swings, and that ball is down. Harley Bishop trying to get to that one, but just couldn't quite get the step on that ball. 6-8, Breathitt up by 2. Bird. Off the hands of Sale. Savannah Combs, and that's going to be long out the back. A little too much muscle from Stallings. Coach Mitchell telling his crew to settle down, calm down. Bird to serve. Into the net. That will bring the regular subs in for Hazard as Mallory Mitchell comes in for Stallings. And we'll get Warren in for Gent. Mitchell serves. Back to Bird. And that's out. Off the hands of the block. Warren and White there, but out the sides. Got to press that ball down as Alexis Pelfrey back to serve. A nice little floater knuckleball over that net. Sent over by Mitchell. Outside, and Halsey off the block. And down. Breathitt with a 4-point lead here, pulling out a little bit. Outside to Warren, who plays cross court. Over to Halsey. And off the hands of Bishop. Point to Breathitt. Timeout Hazard. 12-7. 5-point lead for the Bobcats. Coach Mitchell takes his first timeout. We will too.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Welcome back. Alexis Pelfrey will serve for Breathitt coming out of Hazard's first timeout of this third set. And Warren will just play that one over. But she's there for Hamilton's attempt. Outside to Savannah Combs. That's going to be 4 hits. No contact with the ball at the net. And it rolled over, but it's still 4 hits. Pelfrey back to serve for Breathitt. Breathitt with a 6-point lead. Kind of surprising here in this third set. Warren rolls that one in. Tipped at the net. Warren, another push. And outside to Halsey, who swings, but she's blocked at the net. Mitchell over to Combs, she had to back up to get that one. And off the block and down. Warren unable to close that one out. Another kill for Halsey. 14-7. Breathitt up by 7 here in this third set. Pelfrey still on the service run. From Mitchell to Combs and blocked at the net. And that's going to be another. Did not make it over. Hit the net first. Referee's going to talk this one over. I think Coach Mitchell was saying that it was touched at the net. The referee on the stand said that it was not over. So it's going to be a touch, and they're going to call a reserve on that one. So no point is awarded, or the ones that were awarded are taken away. So we're back to 14-7. Pelfrey and the ace. 15-7. Pelfrey to serve again, 15-7, 8-point lead for Breathitt. Laid up, and Combs pushes that one off the lip of the net. And Halsey will make him work for that one as Combs comes back, and it's going to be out of bounds off the hands of Warren. That's one of those quick plays. You don't have much of a chance to think about what you're doing. You just have to swing and go. Pelfrey to serve. Combs will play that one up and played over by Mitchell. Outside to Halsey. And that's going to roll off the block, but played up by Hazard. And no one comes to the ball. 10-point lead for the Bobcats. 17-7 here in this third set. Service played up by Combs. Going to be pushed over. Wow, smart play. Big hole right in the middle of that donut, but Breathitt doesn't react. And Mitchell, a seasoned, experienced player, drops that ball right in. She will make you pay. Pelfrey up to Hamilton, over to Halsey. Played out of the net. Back to Hamilton, who throws that one down. And that's going to be 18-8. Nice little reverse. Those are great when they fall in. When they drop out the side, that's not real great. Hamilton to Allen. And that ball played off the hands of Bird, who went to the floor to try to get it, but unable to dig that one out. Pelfrey had a pretty good little run, and Hamilton had good little runs there. 18-9 as Haley Sale goes back to serve for Hazard. Pelfrey up. Set back to Halsey, who throws it back across court. Savannah Combs. Back to Hensley, and that's going to be off the hands and out of bounds. Point to Breathitt. 19-9, 10-point lead for the Bobcats as they inch toward the big 2-0. Halsey into the net. Seemed like we cleaned up a little bit of that, but we're right back. Wow. Off the net, off the hands of Gent. The kill for Bird gives them that magic 20. That will send Brinsley Neese back. She gets the sign from the coach where to go on with the serve. She makes her approach and swings to the libero. Free ball for Breathitt. Outside to Allen, who will swing from the 10-foot line. Played up for Bird, who drops that one in. Point to Breathitt. Just a little left-handed jab and down for Breathitt, 21-10. Neese to serve. Aiming for that setter. Off the hands of Allen and down. Timeout Hazard as he wants to try to stop this. 22-10. Kyle, what do you think he's saying in that huddle? Calm down. Yeah. You know, it seems like these things start to snowball. You make one mistake, you make one bad hit, and things start to snowball, and then right. Yeah, that's what makes it rough for, you know, a team like this, an experienced team. 12 seniors on this Hazard team. 3 juniors, looks like 1 sophomore, 3 freshmen, and an 8th grader. So there's a lot of experience on this Hazard team. So it's going to take a lot to shake them. But now, so far tonight, Breathitt, seems to me like they're hitting the ball down. So that's been the difference so far. A lot of hard serves from Breathitt, pushing the ball back into the backcourt. You're going to have to deal with either Allen or Combs hitting that ball back down your throat. And that'll bring Neese back to serve for Breathitt. as she drops one short in there. Outside to Stallings. And played off the net. That will break the momentum for Hazard. For Breathitt, give the momentum back to Hazard. Rachel Allen. And Bird with an absolute kill down that middle alley there. Right between 5 and 6, and no one's home. Hensley will be replaced by Raylan Back, who'll go back. I used to say all the time, back is back to serve. And Back puts that ball in play. Mitchell out to Savannah Combs. She goes cross court, but Pelfrey handles that one. Bird off the block and down. We have set point, match point for Breathitt here tonight. 24-11. Kind of surprising here, Kyle. Yep, and that's going to be point to Hazard. We're not over yet, but it's very difficult. That will send number 10, Carter Robertson, freshman, back for Hazard. And she goes into the net. Point to Breathitt. 25-12, sort of a shocker here. And Kyle, let's take a quick break. We'll grab one of the girls, bring them up, and we'll be right back with a few messages after these few messages right here.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Welcome back here. Breathitt just claimed their bid into the third round of the All-A tournament by defeating Hazard by a score of 3-0. A couple close matches early on there. We're joined this evening by Emily Bird. Emily had been a big part of Breathitt's offense. We have two primary hitters. You're one of those. What did you see out there on the court tonight from your team?
We really worked as a team, and we were, before the game, we worked on, out of rotation, sets to the ball. And that's kind of what we needed to work on, and it really helped.
So all of those out-of-system plays, making sure that we're covering each other.
Yeah.
It looked like there were a couple times where we weren't sure who the secondary setter was.
Yeah.
So a little more work to do there, but a good job tonight. What do you think about this Hazard team? You've seen them twice already this year.
They done good blocking tonight, and they adjusted to our hits really quick.
Yep. So you think you'll see them again somewhere down the line? I know we got one more game against them, so we may see them in the regional tournament. Who knows where we'll see them along the way. So what do you think about, what are your goals for this year for this team?
I don't really know. Just to show them that I really want to be on the team. I earned my spot to show that.
Okay, so you want to show them what you can do, what you can do for the team to help the team move forward. How far do you think you're going to go this year?
I don't know. I hope far.
all the way to Louisville or to George Rogers Clark or wherever. Yeah. So what's your favorite part about volleyball?
My teammates.
So as a freshman, you've got a lot of responsibility on you right now to carry part of that load. How do you handle that?
Okay,
We caught her out of breath. So
it's really hard to handle. I get in my head really easy, and they bring me up really good, and they just show that I deserve to be out there, and they show that.
So that's what we want. You grow and develop each game, get everything in order, and win. It feels good to win, doesn't it?
Yes.
Always feels good to win. So Breathitt tonight claims that second round victory, move on to the third round. Do you know who you'll be playing next? The winner of?
I think Leslie.
Of Leslie County. All right, so you'll take on Leslie County in the third round of the All-A tournament. So far, Breathitt's having a great year, rolling along. Coach Fincher doing well, and all the girls moving forward. So we want to say thank you for everybody that tuned in. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make this possible. All of these girls go home and watch when you get home, right?
Yes,
Just to see what we said about you, see what we say about the team. But we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. This would not be possible with all of our sponsors that help us bring Bluegrass Sports Nation to you. So if you're out there and you see somebody who sponsors or advertises with us, say thank you, because they promote girls like this. They get them out there. People see them. That opens the doors for scholarships. You want to play somewhere, don't you?
Yes.
One of these days. So thanks again to everybody that tuned in tonight. Breathitt wins this one 3-0 over Hazard. They'll move on to take on Leslie County, we believe, in the third round. Thanks again. Have a great night, and let's go play some volleyball.
Thank you.